we're going to show a side plank and a couple variations. So we'll start with just our standard side plank. For most of these, we prefer to be up on the hand because I think you get some better rotation and stability through the shoulder. So the forearm is not a bad option, but we typically only go there if somebody has some wrist issues here. There's a little personal preference, but we find we can control through the shoulder a little better on the hand. So I'm going to get my hand out, and I actually like, to that end, to point my fingers forward. That just presets my shoulder in some external rotation, which is typically going to be more comfortable than my fingers facing straight away. So I'm going to have my fingers pointed that way, and then I'm going to come up, and I'm going to start by stacking my feet. And I want my arch of my bottom foot to be even with my palm. So that way I know I'm in a straight line. I'm going to stack, and then I want to squeeze my glutes so I'm in a totally straight line. A lot of people will hang out in a slightly creased hip, and I could hang out here all day. The minute I squeeze my glutes, boom, now it's a little more work on the core. To really engage, I'm now going to drive down through that palm, and I'm going to try to lift my pocket up from the ground. So in any of our planks, we want to be very focused and active. We typically don't hold them for more than 30 or 45 seconds because if you're pushing through the palm, really trying to squeeze your glutes, drive this hip up, that should be really challenging to hold for a long period of time. And if you're holding it more than a minute, either we got to find something more challenging or you've lost your focus. Now, a couple variations. So if that's too challenging, we're going to do the same thing, but just come onto the knees. We can then straighten one leg, and then we can do a tandem step, one foot in front of the other. To make things more challenging, and again, really be honest with how much muscle focus you have here, but if you do want to be a little more challenged, same plank, but now I'm going to get a leg lift. So I'm actually going to get my top toe even with my heel, and then I'm going to lead with my top heel coming up. So I get a little internal rotation of the hip. In this position, that's going to better activate the glute. If I'm here and my toe is up, that's going to work the TFL, which a lot of people overuse. So get that little rotation, you'll feel it real big in the glutes there.